Hi everyone, welcome back to your channel. Today I'm going to explain about the Webhook API. But before we jump to the coding part, I would like to explain that what is the Webhook and the difference between the Webhook and the REST API, and a little bit to talk about the advantages and also disadvantages of the Webhook. The next tutorial or video I will explain about the coding part, and we will dive deep in details that how we can create it. In regard to REST API, if you are interested, please watch my previous videos about that. I will drop the link below of this tutorial, then you can find it easily. So let's jump to the discussion, which is about the Webhook. Webhook actually is the API same as the REST API, but there are some differences. But first, let's talk about the REST API, how it works. The REST API have the one client, and this client also can request from the server side. The request is based on the HTTP request, and it may get, put, post, or delete. If you want to fetch the data, you should use the get method. Or if you want to update the put, post, you want to save the data or trigger the data, and if you want to delete, you need to delete the data. You need to delete, use the delete method actually. So you have the client, you have the server, you need to send a request, and definitely you will get the response, may fail or success. In this regard, when you are requesting the data, the server will give you all the data. You may define the timeline, or we can say the period of the time, then you will receive the specific time, date, time, or time series of the data. But if you not, then whole the data will be provided to you in the response. And every time you need it, you need to request the data. In Webhook, we have the client, same as that scenario, but we call it subscriber. And also we have the server or provider. From client or subscriber will subscribe to the server. This is not the request always, it's just somehow like you will be the member of this provider. And this subscribing is as a post method. Then when the server or provider have the new update or event, it will push to the subscriber automatically. So in this scenario, the client not required every time to ask the server to send the data. It just subscribe to the server, and then server will send this information to the client or subscriber. So it look like the update. Every time they got some event, the new event from the server, it will be pushed to the client. This is the method of the whole Webhook. So in this regard, we have some advantage. And what is this advantage? It's a real-time update. So provide immediate notifications when event occur. So that's why we'll reduce the need for pooling. So it is in this scenario, you don't need every time to request the data, please give me some data. So it will reduce all these pooling process, which make the server so busy. So efficiency in this scenario, because it will minimize unnecessary data. When you send a request, it will not give you all the data. When you subscribe, it will not give you all the data. It's just only updated data. It will be provided for the subscriber. Then is efficiency. And also simplicity, because this process just only you subscribe and then it give you some data. So it's not like that, for example, the REST API, every time the communication and also the server, it need to send and then get back, so it will be the complex process. But in this scenario, it's not that much complex and will not require to make the server that much busy. But if we consider as a disadvantage, but maybe yeah, some of them totally someone say, okay, I'm not agree with the disadvantage, but we have to accept each scenario have some disadvantage. But this is not that means you shouldn't go for this solution. You need to think about that and then find the solution, because sometimes the advantages or the benefit of this scenario is very high, and then you cannot ignore it. Maybe you say, okay, this is nothing, because for every solution need such these disadvantages, and I will find some solution to solve it. One of them is callback management. So you need to think about the logic for the failure, for authentication, and for validation as well. So when you send the data, but for whatever reason is failure happen, then you need to think about that, how you need to recall again and send again this data. So you need to define this process. Less control. Definitely client has not that much control like a REST API. Now I want to trigger it, I will trigger and then get the data. In this time, the subscriber need to wait. When the update data comes, then it will be pushed to the subscriber. And also security. So definitely you need to think about that and consider about the token and IP whitelisting is essential for this method. But again, that it is, I think in real scenario you have to do it for all the process, and this is the common, that is not only for the Webhook. You need to consider this kind of the security for all the real scenario in development. Yeah, okay, that's all. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you find this video useful. If so, please don't forget like button, and if you have any question, please drop your question in comment below. Definitely I will get back to you as soon as possible. And please stay tuned for new videos because I'm going to upload the new videos about the Webhook. Thank you again, and see you in next one.